Another reason why I love being an atheist is that every time I leave the house, I dress in a way that makes me happy. I never wonder if what I'm wearing is going to make a man fall from grace or have the inability to actually take responsibility for his own actions. I was raised in a culture that viewed women as gatekeepers for men's and families' purity and honor. I never want to believe in that again. Women don't need to hold everyone's honor captive. If they're not your child under 18, you're not responsible for anybody's behavior, words, or actions. There is no evidence to prove that what a woman or a man wears makes you more likely or less likely to be attacked in an alleyway. Like, come on, what century do we live in? It's ridiculous. Are we that stupid and ignorant that we think the way a woman dresses is making a nice man disrespect her? No. Decent people, decent men will see a woman wearing something or wearing nothing, and he treats her with the respect she deserves. If I saw a man walking around naked, I would not shame them. I would probably leave the area because usually perverts don't wear clothes. But if a woman's walking around nude, I would ask if she needs any help. I wouldn't shame people. I would not touch the person. I would not do anything but offer assistance. And if they're a pervert, I would call the police. I don't care what someone's wearing or what they aren't wearing. Everyone should be able to walk down the street wearing everything or nothing, and people treat them with respect and compassion. And anyone who thinks that a woman is responsible for what happens to her based on what she wears, you are enabling and saying it's okay for rape culture to happen. And rapists wouldn't rape at the tremendous percentage they are if they didn't have people with built-in enabling techniques. Do you think people like Epstein and Trump would have groped and raped women and children if nobody enabled them, protected them, and hid them? I don't think so. I mean, it would still happen, but it would drop, I would say, 2/3. Because if they don't have built-in protections to get away with crimes, very few people would still offend. And they would probably change the way they offend and get more clever getting away with it, which is terrible. But I'm not responsible for how men see me. Because if a man doesn't respect a vulnerable woman, he's not going to respect her regardless of what she does. Because how she dresses and what she says isn't going to impact their ability to offend. Stop explaining away rapist and perverts' behavior. Imagine asking a child, what were you wearing when your father molested you? We don't ask people who were mauled by animals, dogs, moose. Did you provoke the animal? Nobody asks that unless they're a police officer. Because that's not the way normal people behave. And yet, women are held captive, usually by religious groups and Judeo-Christian values that have impacted secular society as blaming women for just being who they are. Regardless of what you wear, what you drink, and the ability to walk without falling over is not going to make a man who has no respect for you and himself less likely to offend. It's just not going to cross his mind. It's like people don't put on a dress to go into a bathroom and assault somebody. It might happen 1 out of a million, but almost nobody is doing that. It does not make sense. It just doesn't, because the people who dress in a different way, they just don't offend like straight cis men do.